Does the tank size matter? You know, I've been doing this for about maybe 12, 13 years or so. And one thing that I always thought was that the bigger the tank, the better it is for the shrimp. And I don't understand why it took me so long to realize one of my main failures is because of the size of the tank. Last week, after I did the reset of the 20 long, I was sitting there, I was thinking, and I was like, you know what? Every single tank I have is very, very successful, except for the big tanks, for the Caradinas. The 40 breeder, unsuccessful. The 20 long that I had to reset, unsuccessful. I have another 20 long, but I have Neo Caradinas in it. And that tank is a beast. It's just nothing but plants. I don't even have a filter on there anymore. But that's the Neo tank. So then I went back and started watching my old videos, and I realized that all those videos that I have with 40 breeders with all these lush, gorgeous plants, the ones with the CO2, the Rotala, and I'm like, wow, these look amazing, but I don't see any shrimp in them. The plants thrived, but there's no shrimp, and I've always had trouble with larger tanks. So then I decided to get rid of the 40 breeder, and that's what I did. I got rid of the big 40 breeder call tank, and I created this double decker two stand tank with I just went to Home Depot and picked up some wood. It's my son's computer and my daughter's computer on the right, and made a double decker stand for 2 10 gallons. I also did the same for the 20 long on the other side of the room. I rebuilt the stand to fit a 10 gallon. This tank is just cycling. This is basically a new tank. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet, but I just took the plants and stuff out. See, they both look like really established already because I had the existing driftwood and plants. So, looking at all the tanks that I have right now in my shrimp room, they're all 10 gallon tanks doing extremely well. So I'm just mirror what I'm doing. And a matter of fact, since I put these shrimp, these are the call shrimp from the 40 breeder. I put them in here. They seem to be doing like they're more active. They seem to be, I don't know. I think they're just doing better. They seem better in this tank. So the 40 breeder, I gave it to my friend. The stand, I gave that to him as well. And I can actually fit more shrimp tanks in this room with less water volume by going to 10 gallons. Um, I don't know. I'll see how it goes, but I see it feels like the the 10 gallon is just better for the shrimp than the bigger tanks. I don't know how other guys do it. With neocardinas is different. They're just different. It's still shrimp, but they're different. The neocardinas will probably do well in a 40, a heavy planted 40, but not the caradinas. So in both the tanks and all the tanks that I do, the 10 gallons, I always have a UGF and a sponge. Same thing on both. Did the same thing with the other one. So I basically reset 3 tanks right now. Soft reset on one, hard reset on two. And if I ever want to make these 10 gallon stands, I can always expand them by just putting an extra 2x4 on the side and support the tank that way, and two in the back. That will give me enough room to have another tank up top. I think there's 30 inches on the side, and I think 11 by 22 at the top for the base. And it's pretty easy to do if you have the tools to cut it. But I'm gonna see how this goes. This tank is gonna be the call tank. The one below is gonna be blue bolts, and the other tank, not sure what I'm gonna put in there now. But hopefully this will help and improve my breeding. Eventually, one of them will probably be a crystal red because I'm gonna try the crystal red in a smaller tank. I've always Remember, I said I've always failed with Crystal Reds because I always had them in larger tanks. So right now I'm starting them out in a 5 gallon, and we'll see if we can get them in a 10, but nothing more than 10. So going forward, the maximum size of a tank for I have for my Caradinas will be 10 gallons.